Hello, everybody. I want to talk to you guys today about what modern heroes look like. I wanted to name the video What Modern Heroism Looks Like, but I felt like what modern heroes look like would help the video get more views or something. But the point is, this video is inspired by one of Che Guevara's famous writings called Socialism and Man in Cuba. You can find this on YouTube. The Marxist Internet Archive is a great place. They have a YouTube channel where you can listen to the audiobook. It's only like maybe an hour, less than an hour, I think. Um, but basically, he talks about how there's many stages in a revolution where people contribute and people can display acts of heroism. And he talks about before the revolution is successful, there's only a few number of people who have that role, and that's the vanguard party, the people who organize the masses and take it upon themselves to organize the working class and to instead of pursuing individualist pursuits like capitalism ingrains in our mind, especially so much in the United States society. They say, "Oh, it's all about you. You can be a star. If you just focus, you can be such a great individual." And there's so much incentive in capitalist society to pursue this individualist route, to not really care about what's going on in the Middle East, what's going on in Africa and Asia, and just think, you know, it's my life. I want to live my best life. I'm laughing because for people who don't know, who aren't from the United States, that's a common expression in the United States culture. Living my best life. But it is a very strong incentive to just pursue an individualist aim of making your own business and just working hard at your own business, or even becoming like great social media personality, or pursuing some career in the arts or something. And so a lot of people do this. You know, a lot of people are taken by this propaganda that you can be such this great thing, you know. And I've noticed even more recently they've made so many more movies about the success of these actors. Like there's a movie about Dwayne the Rock Johnson, and nothing against the guy personally, but it's like, I mean, this guy's literally just an actor. Like to me, I'm like, okay, big whoop. He's a successful actor. Why are you making a movie about an actor who's still alive? But regardless, that's besides the point. But the point is that they try so hard to make people be taken by this propaganda that you can be so great and so successful. And you know, especially nowadays with social media and overnight TikTok stars, it's very easy for people to be captivated by this, and to try to pursue this with their own aim. So the point is, what a modern hero looks like, what a hero looks like in our capitalist society, is someone who sees all this, and instead of just saying, that's too hard, I'm just gonna try to live a normal life and get by like I can, or by saying, you know what, I'm gonna take on the challenge, and I'm gonna try to make myself a great personality, or a great musician, or a great actor and all this. And instead of doing this, a great hero in our society is someone who can recognize the whole scope and the whole nature of things, that are going on our planet, and the problems we are facing, and the real solutions that come with organizing the people for socialism, and how if they dedicate themselves to socialism and to trying to organize the working class so that we can successfully construct socialism in the United States. These are what modern heroes look like. People who dedicate their time not to becoming great personalities, not people who overcome such odds stacked against them, like, oh my God, J.K. Rowling. And you know, J.K. Rowling is a transphobe anyway, so a lot of you know, people who are aware of this don't really praise her anyways. But there's a lot of people who praise success stories like hers, like Taylor Swift. Like, she got rejected so many times, but she persevered, and now she's so successful. Isn't that so awesome? But okay, that's great for her. But but really, how is that really helping, you know, the average person? You know, so the point is, che Guevara goes on and explains that, you know, in the beginning stages of revolution, there's a select few group of people who decide to undertake this task of educating, organizing, and agitating the masses to eventually have successful revolution. And then once we progress into the stage when we have socialism, then there are many people, people who contribute for the greater collective good in society, and with their labor contribute to projects which will build, you know, infrastructure, you know. And you know, of course, people who have certain jobs like doctors and things like that, those are everyday heroes too. People who decide to take on a job that's actually trying to save people's lives, you know. But pursuing some individualist aim of being a famous musician or actor or social media star is not an example of someone that people should be looking up to. You know, these people are narcissistic individuals who care mostly about their own fame and fortune, and really could care less about the average working class person. You know, and they'll even say that. Like there's a famous rapper song that's popular nowadays. I heard my friend listen to it when I was in Newburgh, my hometown, growing up recently. It's like, huh? I thought a broke said something, and it's like I hear my friends listen to it and they're broke, and it just boggles my mind. You know, it just really boggles my mind. I'm like this person's talking about you, man. This person's literally talking about you. But I don't say that, you know, because you know, it, I didn't say it at the time, but it was definitely something that stood in my mind. I needed to talk about at the later date. But the person who is on the center of the thumbnail is Christian Smalls. This is the president of the Amazon Labor Union. This is a modern day hero. Someone who's helping organize the people so that they can receive more of the value of the labor they produce. You know, and so that's why I made that person the thumbnail image of this video, an example of a modern hero. And I do believe all the comrades I see, you know, taking it upon themselves to try to educate the people, try to organize the people and agitate them. These are all modern day heroes, more so than any actor, any musician you see that tries to that the media tries to portray as some great person. And one thing to keep in mind also is these things that actors contribute to charity or something, that is really a public relations thing. You know, they're expected to do that. You know, that the tiny percentage that they contribute to some charity, that tiny percentage, most of that tiny percentage is taken by the people who own that charity. You know, to put in their own pockets. You know, but there's other people like Akon. Akon's done a lot for Africa. So you know, I don't want to undermine the efforts that certain individuals do, but what I want to do is get through to people that who the modern day heroes are people who are undertaking the task to try to contribute to a better future that we can create with socialism. So I hope I explained that in a good way and people understood what I'm saying. If there's any questions, comments, concerns, please comment. If anyone has any ideas they want to add to this, thank you for listening.